son.
Hey guys, Thetcglover here, coming with a video today. Today's video is actually going to be talking about inconsistent judging, right? Now, it's not really inconsistent judging, it's just like, one thing that annoys me about this game is how certain really important rulings which are taking place in the competitive meta haven't been completely transferred over to the judges that when you go to events, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that you go to a regional, right? And I'm going to imply that the regional here is not 2 doors away from you. You actually have to get in a car and drive half an hour, 60 minutes, you know, to a regional. So you're going to go there with the intention of playing well. You're going to play a good deck because you want to win, right? If you're going to spend all this money on petrol, you may as well just commit yourself to doing really well. Now, let's say that you go to this event and you sit down and you've got 2 Black Horn of Heavens in your main deck, and you've got these in here against Cleaforts, right? So you know that when they pendulum summon these Cleaforts, I know I keep using Cleaforts as an example, but they are the most meta deck at the moment, and these Cleaforts get summoned in large amounts very quickly, and you Black Horn of Heaven. And now let's say that's fine, the guy's going, okay, fine, sends them all, you know, to the graveyard or whatever. But let's say before that happens, a judge comes along and says, whoa, 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 what are you doing? You have to pick which one goes to the graveyard. And then I'm going, no, Black Horn of Heaven hits all of them. And then I'm going, I'm the head judge. No, they don't. You get to choose one. Black Horn of Heaven negates 1 summon. So now, for the rest of the event, you are now playing a Black Horn of Heaven that can only hit 1 summon at once, right? It's not Bottomless Trap Hole where you can hit everything. This is only going to negate 1 summon when you pendulum summon, but the other 4 pendulum monsters that you summon or that are being summoned will go through fine. So for the rest of the event, you are practically at a huge disadvantage, and it puts Cleaforts at a huge advantage. And this is basically what happened for Jamie the Kid. He did a Burning Abyss deck profile. I'm not going to link it, but if you go on his channel, you'll be able to find his video. And he had a ruling problem where for the whole event, he was running 2 Horn of Heavens, and he was trying to go for something edgy, and that's cool because innovation is always a good thing. But what he ended up happening was that he ended up doing really well, but Cleaforts dominated the event because the judges did not realize that Black Horn of Heaven and Horn of Heaven hits everything that is summoned at once. You know, so that's it. It's been ruled that way by online, you know, the online judging community. It's basically the consensus now, and other judges in these little pocket areas around the UK or even in America do not realize that they need to be up to date on these rulings instantly. If they're going to be judging a high tier event like a regional or even something higher than that, they can't have these ruling problems. I mean, how can you play a game where you build your deck, you spend money and build a deck? This is a very expensive game, and then you go to an event with the intention of doing well, and then you get fucked over like that. You know, it's not cool. It's a big dick move, and whether or not we can blame judges, the individual judge, or we can blame the head judge because you have to appeal and get that sorted out and see whether or not you're fucked for the entire event or it's just that one judge who's an idiot. Point is that it sucks, okay? And now I have another friend of mine who went to a regional a couple of weeks ago. It was a different regional, and he made Armades and Shadows, which you can do with a Falco and a Hedgehog or something like that. Now, he did that with the intention of running over a set card which he presumed to be Eclipse Wyvern. Now, he attacked into it, and it was Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern goes to the graveyard. A judge was watching and said, whoa, 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 why are you not resolving Eclipse Wyvern? And then my friend goes, because I made Armades because it prevents Eclipse Wyvern from activating. So the judge goes, no, it doesn't. It activates at the end of the damage step, and Armades doesn't stop it. So now the guy is going, so for this entire event, I can no longer use Armades with its intended purpose. I can only use it to prevent Mirror Force or something. So the guy is basically going, yeah, that's it. So how can you go to an event and how can you judge an event and not know this sort of ruling? It's obvious that it activates in the damage step, which is prevented by Armades. So that's why you make Armades. So therefore, the Eclipse Wyvern will now banish a JD, a Darkholm Dragon, a light ray something, and it will like banish anything really big, and then they will summon it and run out the Ahmadis. So it instantly puts the person who resolved the Eclipse Wyvern at a huge advantage, and that kind of thing will completely change the outcome of the game. And so for a judge to get that wrong and to not know something so simple and something that's really important to the meta, you know, because there'll be other cards like Ahmadis as well that do the same similar effects. To not know these kind of rulings, it completely changes everything, and you leave the event feeling shit. Okay, you leave the event going, I didn't lose to the players, I lost to the judges. The judges forced me to lose. I could not have won that event no matter what. So how can you not be pissed off about that? So here's my thing to you. Is there ever been a scenario which you've been in, which you maybe have played competitively or even just played at a local level, where a judge has ruled in favour of the stupid ruling that didn't make any sense, or a ruling which you know is not true, so you know more than the judges, and it makes you annoyed because you have to listen to the judges and they have to tell you what, and if they say something you generally have to go with what they say, so you know that they're wrong but you can't do anything about it, and then you end up losing to the judges rather than losing to the players at that event. So that's my question to you, and I would like to see your comments on it down below. And I think it was a really interesting topic because it's something that affects everybody in this game, regardless of what level that you play on. You will always have to deal with stupid rulings like that, but you just don't expect it to happen. You expect a card game event, you expect all the judges to be competent, and then it doesn't happen, and then you just can't help but feel cheated out of your money, out of your entry fee. You know, that really sucks. So anyway, comment down below and I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, and until next time, the Thetcglover is out.